I'm Dan Fell, I'm Chief Executive of Doncaster Chamber of Commerce. Chamber of Commerce is a business support and representation organisation working in interest of the private sector here in Doncaster. We represent just under 800 business members who collectively produce around 60% of private sector turnover in the borough. As a Chamber of Commerce, we're a business in our own right, and that means we have to invest in our staff, invest in our leadership, invest in our management to ensure we're delivering the goods for our members. Around a year ago, we engaged Bobby Singh to help us in terms of the strategic development of our team here at the Chamber, and we co-created with him a leadership and management programme that was right for our business's needs. Bobby put together a programme for us that we actually put all of our staff members on, with a version of that for our senior management team at the time and a slightly different version for the rest of our staff. Bobby was able to help us in terms of thinking around our skill shortages in the organisation, ways we might work better as a team, and actually helped us with a few tools and ideas around how we can drive innovation better in our organisation. What's great about working with Bobby is that he takes the time and the effort to really get the organisation he's working for. And he really got under the skin of us as a chamber, as an organisation, but beyond that got to know the individuals and the people who make up the great team that we have here. Because of that, Bobby was able to really tailor his delivery and to, I think, actually challenge us better in our thinking, because he sort of engaged us in a good way to do that. As a result of working with Bobby, we've been able to get all of the team taking on board a bit more accountability and a bit more responsibility for their actions in the organisation. You know, to get people to recognise that they don't have to be a manager in order to be a leader. You know, they can lead on projects, they can lead on activities and take ownership of that. One of the great phrases that Bobby used when he was working with us was, I'd actually much rather you seek forgiveness than ask permission, you know, and it really stuck with me, and I know stuck with the team here at the Chamber. And it's a line I've been able to go back to again and again since working with Bobby, drop it into conversations with people and just say, look, you know, you don't have to ask permission for this, just get on and do things. And that spirit of getting people to be accountable, getting people to drive their own agenda has been, you know, attributable to Bobby and the work he did with us. Bobby has delivered a number of events and seminars for the Chamber as well. That's to two different client groups in the main. One is existing businesses who are looking for ways they can continuously improve, or nuggets they can drop into their company to help them grow. And that's been through things like our well spent events, which are all around that practical advice and nuggets of information. The feedback we have from members on those sessions when Bobby's led them has always been great, and we look forward to working with him again on those projects. He's also helped us with our business startup client groups, and that's would-be entrepreneurs, sometimes from challenging backgrounds actually, who come to the Chamber for advice, guidance and support. And as part of that programme of activities, we put on workshops or training sessions, and Bobby's helped deliver some of those, and again always had some fantastic feedback for us. We've worked with Bobby in a number of areas. It's, you know, using him as a trainer for our own staff. We've used him in front of existing businesses, and we've used him in front of startups and entrepreneurs as well. In every forum, Bobby has really punched well above his weight and delivered the goods for us as a chamber. There's things in this business today that weren't happening before Bobby got involved with us, and on that basis I've no hesitation in recommending him to other businesses in the area.